Well, you're welcome to speak as much as you want, but we're also reading what you write. So I'm glad you're with us. Are you going to play anything tonight?
No. Although I like piano, but I can't play it anymore. Haven't practiced for many years.
Okay, well, you're welcome to listen to us play. Barbie plays piano, and the rest of us play guitars.
Yes, I also like songs very much. For example, Barbara McMillen, Charlie Wilson, and music bands Styx, Pet Shop Boys.
You've got a lot of American influences.
Okay, so Bill, we're live on
Okay.
Facebook, and you're Bill Martin's our host. I'm going to turn it over to you. This is Dallas Songwriters Association open mic that we have every Wednesday.
All right, welcome everybody. My name is Bill Martin. I am going to be this week's host for the Dallas Songwriters Association weekly Zoom meeting every Wednesday evening from 7 o'clock until 9 o'clock Dallas time. Our tradition is I start, whoever hosts starts the first song, and then whoever gets on the Zoom meeting next in sequential order plays next in sequential order. For those of you unused to our pattern here, each person plays one song. It usually takes about an hour, and then each plays another song. And that's not to mean that one person plays an hour-long song, you understand. We go one by one by one by one, and it takes about 2 hours, and we usually get about 4, maybe 5 songs in. Tonight we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people. Good grief. Wayne is our special guest. He's coming from China, and he's going to be listening this evening. And Barbie and Harry and Keith and Alan and Ace are all going to be playing. And can anyone help me as to who came on first?
Well, I was on first, but Harry was next. So let him go before me, and then I'll go after him.
That's right. Yeah, Barbie's working out some kinks right now with her Zoom interface, I believe.
Yeah, I'll go do Harry and then me, and then whoever came on after that. Was that you, Bill?
That sounds good. So I'll play first, Harry will play second, and we'll play it by ear.
Who's on first, who's on second, and who's on third?
Who came in? Who
No,
came in
who's
after
on
Harry?
first?
No, who's on first?
That's right.
Who was it after Bill? Who came in after Bill?
Oh, I guess it was Keith, and then Alan, and then Ace. That's right. I was here when people started coming on.
Okay. All right,
Yes.
good.
I've got the order as Bill, Harry, Barbara, myself, Alan, and Ace.
Yep. That's it. We got you.
All right.
Okay, that's good. I didn't write that down, so I may need some prompting. I woke up this morning with a song.
Don't, 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 don't.
And this song didn't go anything like this at all, Keith. And in this song, in the dream, I sang this line, there really is no one else that I'd rather be than me, which seemed pretty stupid, but I thought, I'm going to go ahead, and I brought out my trusty recorder and began recording it. And I noodled around with it a few times today. And so I managed to play it a couple of times in a row the same way. So I guess I can call it a song, but it literally is within 24 hours old. And I hope I can remember the melody, but I do remember the chord progression. But in the dream, the line that I gave you was towards the last of the song. But since I can't remember anything previous to that line in the song, I just thought I'd use that line as the first line of the song. This may be the very last time I ever play it too, but for sure it's the first. There is really no one else that I'd rather be than me. 'Cause there is no one else who I'd rather be with than you. You're the only one for me, I'm the only one for you. So there is really no one else that I'd rather be than me. I'm the only one like me, and you're the only one like you. And I'm the only one who loves you like I do. If arms could speak, they would want to hold you. If hands could talk, they'd want to touch you. If hearts don't break, I would live forever with you. I can't imagine where I'd be without you. La da 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 da. If arms could speak, they'd want to hold you. If hands could talk, they'd want to touch you. If hearts don't break, I'd live forever with you. I can't imagine where I'd be without you. There is really no one else that I'd rather be than me. I'm the only one who loves you like I do. I'm the one, only one who loves you like I do, like I do. Before anybody feels obligated to clap, you really don't have to. Not only did I forget how I thought it would go, knowing it was kind of a weak tune to begin with, I knew that there are some lines in this song that are so bad that they're almost brilliant. However,
You're way too honest. Way too honest.
oh, thank you, world. Thank you, world. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, it is my proud honor to introduce to you Mr. Harry Hewlett. Where are we?
I'm here.
Oh,
I'm over here.
Barbie, who's
I'm over
responsible
here.
for switching the camera?
I'm over here.
I don't think I'm armed to switch the camera. Somebody did. Thank you, Harry.
I didn't do that. I don't think.
Oh, thank you, someone.
Someone did it. Someone did it. So anyway, I'm not sure what I'm going to play. I forgot to put my harmonica on. I was going to play the harmonica, but we'll see. We'll just do the ghost song again. Now let's do. I'm going to start off positive with the Polka Daisy. Goes like this. I met that little yellow rose way down in Texas, don't you know? But Rosie never did a thing for me. 'Cause Texas has another flower. I think about her every hour. Her beauty's fresher than the morning breeze. So take me up just south of Lubbock to that place where we both grew up. She's the prettiest flower I've ever seen. I'm talking about the Polka Daisy. She's the one who drives me crazy. Polka Daisy, you're the gal for me. The Polka Daisy, I love you. The Polka Daisy, I'll be true. And like that little blossom of purple and gold, I know our love will always grow. The Polka Daisy, you're so sweet. You've got me on my knee. The Polka Daisy, you're the lady I met that little yellow rose, blue Bonnie with her turned up nose. They didn't do a thing for me. 'Cause Texas has another flower. I think about her every hour in all the ways that she knows how to please. So drop me off just south of Lubbock. All my exes you can call up. She's the prettiest flower I've ever seen. I'm talking about the Hoka Daisy. She's the one who drives me crazy. Toka Daisy, you're the gal for me. The Hoka Daisy, you're the lady. Will you marry me? The Hoka Daisy, the love song. Thank you very much.
That was Harry Hewlett.
That was me.
And Barbie, I wonder if you are ready to go. So, Barbie, it's you and Harry are the co-hosts tonight. Is that correct? No.
You're the
No.
host.
There
I
we
made
are.
Harry a co-host,
Yeah.
but if he doesn't want to be, I can make somebody else a co-host
No, no,
too.
no. He loves it. I know. I can speak for him. There we are. Look at
That's
me.
A backup just in case.
Okay.
Okay, it's a full moon tonight, y'all. Did y'all know that?
No.
I can't see one.
I just looked it up on my phone. I saw the moon the other night and I thought, it's going to be full Wednesday night. I have to do the full moon song.
Original sound, please.
Is your original sound on, Barbie?
I was, but now it's off. Why did it get turned off? You know, when you said turn original sound on at the very beginning, I did it. Oh, but I know why, because it was going, my Focusrite was going on and off a while ago from the ring light problem. So that probably turned it off then. Thank you, Bill.
We
Dang.
were all.
I'm gonna have
That's
to
why we
check
let you
that
be the
ev-
host,
I'm
Bill.
gonna have to check that every time now, probably. Full moon, hanging in the sky. I wish that I knew how to fly, to fly. A voice speaks in my ear, come fly with me. Come fly with me. But when it comes to the flight, I always lose my foresight and wind up falling with a downwind calling me home. Full moon, full moon, ya da da da, full moon, ya da da da, full moon, illuminate, show the way. Full moon, my head is feeling right. The stars are all aligned tonight. Let's dance. The way is bright and clear. I'll find my love. I'll find my love. But when tonight's run its course, I'll ride the wave back to shore, floating, singing, while my feet start bringing me home. Full moon, full moon, ya da da da, full moon, ya da da da, full moon, illuminate, show the way. Ah, ya da it's very near. I'm strong, but will the road be clear? Dream on, I feel the atmosphere. Dream on of love. Dream on of love. But with your face again full, I feel the same magic pull. Despite my knowing, have a new fate showing me home. Full moon, ya da da da, full moon, ya da da da, full moon, illuminate, show the way, show the way, full moon.
Nicely done, Barbie, as always.
Thank you.
And now that leads us to Keith.
All right.
Keith, I'm going to find you and put you on.
Well, this
And
one
you're-
doesn't
you're-
have any. This, can you hear
Look
me?
at that. Yeah, and you're already got your original sound on and everything too,
Yeah.
aren't you?
All right. Jonah, you sit here sulking in the desert, outside the city in a shelter you've made. Why you angry with me? Man, can't you see? Raised up a vine just to give you some shade. Now you think I've only wasted your time, having mercy on people that you think are slime. You say you'd be better if I let you die, just for your sake. I won't buck my compassionate nature. You know very well yourself that it's true. Just think for yourself when you needed my help. Always came through for you. I called you in Joppa, that wasn't your wish. You sailed away to the city of Tarshish. I gave you 3 days in the belly of a fish, just for your sake. Second chance I called you again, and this time you pretty much did what I said. You went to that city, but without any pity, shouted out that they'd all soon be dead. But an entire city of people were saved. They cried out to me and were spared from the grave. You share my compassion, I should have betrayed, just for your sake. Now worms come along, it's made your vine die. The scorching wind and the heat make you cry. Well, you didn't make it grow, but you miss it, I know. Should I not be concerned if a city would die? Now the Bible ends the story right there. As for Jonah's fate, we are all unaware. But as for ourselves, we must all be in prayer for everyone's sake. 'Cause in following God, we must give up our way. Listen to his voice and always obey. Serve him alone to the end of our days, for our own sake.
really like that song, Keith.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good one, Keith.
Thanks.
Good one.
I'm partial to the Old Testament. Okay, we have Alan next. Alan Larson.
Present.
Oh, let me get you going here.
Yes, make me a star.
That's right. That's right.
All right. Can you put some of that star glitter, shiny stuff like Michael Jackson had?
Harry could probably figure out something with the computer skills he has.
Okay. Well, here I am. I am gonna sneak out of here early though again to go to an open mic. But next week I promise I think I host next week, don't I? So I'll stay the whole hour next time, but I promise.
Are you going to Guitars and Growlers?
No, I'm going to this Cafe Gecko.
They have an open mic now?
And they just started up like last week.
Oh, Behorns.
And if they're too
wow.
busy or they've already shut down, I will go on down to Growlers. But I went to O'Reilly's last night, and this guy is in town for a month or two. Was there, and he plays fiddle, and man, is he good! And he got up. I asked him if he'd play a song with me. We played "Amarillo by Morning," that George Strait song. And
Yeah, yeah.
he nailed that part in that song. Wow. Anyway, he said he'd be there tonight, so I know he's kind of hoping he'll be there, and we might do that again. That was
Yeah.
a lot
Our
of-
feelings are hurt anyway, Alan. That's all right.
Well, I'm just trying to rub it in.
I know.
No, I'm sorry. I'm trying to be everywhere at once, but
That's like having a date for dinner and then telling her you got to take her home early because you have another date.
yeah,
Yeah.
No, yeah.
You're not supposed to do that?
This gecko,
No, you don't do that.
Oh, no wonder.
this gecko open mic. He's saying it's 6:30 to 8:30. So, but he said if I text him that I'm coming, there's some wiggle room. So I think he'll let me play if I get there about 8:30 or so. But anyway, we'll see what happens.
I hope you do well.
Thank you. So, I was thinking I need to write a new song, and I got an idea for a song today. You might have seen my Facebook post. I'm missing a shoe. I kick them off in my living room. Later, I take them in the bedroom and toss them down. I took a pair back there, and I can only find one shoe. Is there a portal to a gremlin stealing my shoes? So
They're with my
Yeah,
socks
song.
and picks, I'm sure.
Think you can blame it on the owl.
yeah. So I thought I'd write a song that go, where's my shoe? Where's my shoe? Where'd my shoe go? Where'd it go? Hugo. So anyway, that's so anyway, but seriously, that might be a good idea for a song. But here's Lipstick and Bullets, without any further ado. Let me turn that mic my way. Okay. Daisy's got drama with her mama and a man with a mullet. She prances through the big box store and buys lipstick and bullets. She got me running down old friends, running down her promises of heaven around the bend. I want to fly away, 'cause it's all gone crazy. Take me miles away and find the place where I belong. Well, yeah, I can pick 'em. My soul takes a licking. Jump in my pickup as Big Red Lips takes her shots at me. Well, my boots, they're shaking. Or is that the ground below? I'm so rattled I can't tell for sure anymore. I want to fly away, escape the crazy, get miles away, and from where it all went wrong. Man in the suit, he smiles as he hands me a check. Says, don't you worry, boy. There's no reason to fret. But I got holes in my pocket, holes in the back of my jeans. I got a hole in the ground where my water comes out and burns like kerosene. I want to fly away. It's all gone crazy. Take me miles away and find a place where I belong. Don't want to fly away, escape the crazy, get miles away from where it all went wrong.
Hey, Alan. I love that song, but have you ever just once sang it or thought about putting changing it from "I got a hole in my pants where the water comes out," and it burns like gasoline?
No, I'm surprised I haven't fumbled with the lyrics and sung
I know you did. But
it that
so
way. But
that's where my mind goes. I'm an old man, you know. So.
I kind of like that. Yeah, it gives it a whole different meaning.
That would be the barroom version, anyway.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get rid of these two clowns and introduce Mr. Ace Pounder.
Is that coming through okay?
Yep.
This is a night that normally this is my favorite night on the Jewish religious calendar. This is the first night of Passover, and normally I would be at a Seder, which is it would take too long to explain, but I'll be happy to explain sometime. But a Seder is a meal that's essentially a religious service, and it takes about 3 hours to do and many hours to prepare, and Mrs. Pounder has to get up at 5:30 tomorrow morning, so we are not doing a Seder this year.
So, and the
till
food represents symbols of the slavery in Egypt.
Yes, exactly. There's
Yeah.
there's each thing you eat outside of the regular dinner is symbolic of something, and you go through and discuss each of the things. But if you've never been to one, Seders can be a lot of fun. My friend Stanley in New York always has these rollicking Seders where he has bunches of people, every religious background you've ever heard of, and just kind of talks about freedom and what that means and stuff. It's always very cool. But anyway, tonight I'm gonna do there are a lot of songs that are attached to the holiday that you sing, and this one is called I was messing around with the piano, and I came up with a nice version of this that I put on Facebook. Now, of course, the chances of me being able to do that again are now that I've said that, are almost zero. But nonetheless, I'll do my best. The song is called Dianu, and Dianu means enough, and the song is a hymn to gratitude. And it goes basically, if you would have just released us from Egypt, we would have been happy and blessed. But no, you gave us the 10 Commandments, and I mean, it goes through all that kind of stuff. But it's nice. It's about gratitude. But anyway. There, some religious stuff for your evening there.
Thank
Very
you,
nice.
Ace. Thank
Hey,
you
Ace,
very much.
you know, you need to be very thankful for Mrs. Pounder.
Oh,
Otherwise,
yeah.
you might be singing another Seder tonight, and I ain't got nobody.
Yeah, I'd have to go to the train station and ask, "Hey, anybody got a spare Haggadah?" You know, yeah. Yeah, I am very number one, very thankful for Mrs. Pounder.
So where do you go to eat all this food, the Seder?
Well,
do you do
it's just at people's houses, and you know, it's like we'll have dinner, and we'll have a bunch of people over, and you just go through the whole thing, and it's fun. It's the Seder means order in Hebrew. And so it's an ordered thing. You go through different stuff, and you talk about this story and that story and this story, and you sing this song and that song and all that stuff. And you know, it's just cool. It's just, you know, it's like anything. It takes you back to your childhood, like remembering a beautiful Christmases as a kid. I remember Passovers as a kid. I remember being bored out of my mind as a little kid at Passover Seders, but I've grown up since then.
That's debatable.
I fall asleep at dinner less. Well,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, the profound meaning of the Passover you appreciate more now than you did when you were younger, I'm
Oh,
sure.
of course.
We back around to Bill?
Oh my goodness, Ace, this is so hard to follow. I don't know what to say. So I guess what I'll say is I'm experimenting. Tonight, instead of miking my amp, I plug my guitar into my amp and then my amp into channel 1 of my Focusrite. I knew it wouldn't be in Lubbock, Grand Junction, Colorado Springs. I'd not return to Denver, my people and my things. It wouldn't be in Greeley, it wouldn't be in Spain, could never be Fort Collins, I could never live there again. This reoccurring dream I have, I'm in my 20s, I'm confused. Should I go back to Hollywood from treasures I abused? It wouldn't be in Greeley, it wouldn't be in Spain, could never be forgotten now, I can never go back again. Should I not go back to college? Should I not have followed Cain? Could never be forgotten now, I can never go back again. Could we not go back to what we were? The beauty and the pain could never be forgotten now, I can never go back again. Could never be forgotten now, I can never go back again. I can't afford Fort Collins, I could never live there again.
Hey, Bill, did you set your tempo based on your phase shifter, or was that just an amazing coincidence that it was perfectly in time?
It was an amazing coincidence.
I mean, you were right there. The cycle always started on the 1 and 3.
Really?
Really?
Yeah,
It's
you're
an
gonna
amazing
like
coincidence.
you're gonna like that recording on that. The balance was great on it.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic.
So
I'm more than pleased to
we're
hear
gonna
that.
charge you for that one, Bill.
Oh, Harry, you are indispensable. You are valuable
No, we're gonna charge you for
beyond.
that one.
you're valuable in the same category as wisdom is invaluable. I hope I haven't been blasphemous when I said that, but boy,
That sounds
your
blasphemous,
value
yeah,
cannot be even touched with mere money. Oh, that brings us to you, Harry. You're next,
it
as a
does.
matter of fact.
It does.
And there we go.
Yeah, that's a good song, Bill. I love that song.
Thank you.
And I particularly like the word Lubbock in there.
So do I. I'm glad it was the first.
That makes it a real song, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, I don't need to get tanked up to prove that I'm a man. I got problems, oh Hank Williams sure would understand. My woman up and left me, what am I to do? I'm all choked up and teary-eyed, crying in my old dues. Crying in my old dues, looking like a fool. My love life's over, and I'm cold sober, drinking this near beer brew. Crying in my old dues, I can't believe that it's true. While my heart's breaking, I'm sitting here drinking, crying in my old dues. I wish I'd never seen her. It was happy hour that night. When I asked her out, she said, "You're too drunk," but boys, she was my type. So I went on the wagon just to show her I could be cool. But when I got all sobered up, she found somebody new. Crying in my old dues, looking like a fool. My love life's over, and I'm cold sober, drinking this near beer brew. Crying in my old dues, I can't believe that it's true. While my heart's breaking, I'm sitting here drinking, crying in my old dues. Now, no need for you to call me a taxi. No need for you to pay my bill. This stuff I'm drinking won't kill me, but one more heartache will. And I'm crying in my old dues, looking like a fool. My love life's over, and I'm cold sober, drinking this near beer brew. Crying in my old dues, I can't believe that it's true. While my heart's breaking, I'm sitting here drinking, crying in my old dues. While my heart's breaking, I'm sitting here drinking this non-alcoholic. Comes in a green bottle, semi-nutritional, sort of bitter tasting, costs as much as anything else. Kind of brew. Any of you ladies need a designated driver? I'm drinking O'Doul's.
You're a dirty old man.
I'm not a dirty old man.
That's great. Okay, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Alan is next. No, Barbie's next. Barbie, and then Alan, and then Keith, and then Ace. Yep.
It's
No,
me.
Barbie.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're
Keith,
back to
and
Barbie.
Alan.
Barbie, Keith.
I'll do another moon
Yeah.
song.
Oops.
wasteland. Visions appear to people of the sand. Long-standing cesspools of Mideast have rallied to become a beast. Blood moon, can you hear the wailing? Blood moon, can you hear the crying? Can you see the warriors dying? Dying. Proud eagle now plans with guile to free prisoners from among mosaic tiles, while black fuel from below the sand is needling nations to take a stand. Blood moon, can you hear the wailing? Blood moon, can you hear the crying? Can you see the warriors dying? Dying, dying. And then the nations took a stand. Devastating the land. Blood moon, can you hear the wailing? Blood moon, can you hear the crying? Blood moon, can you hear the wailing? Blood moon, can you hear the crying? Can you see the warriors dying? Dying, dying.
As always, nice job, Barbie.
Tragic song.
I think we're going to move to Alan, aren't we?
Barb, you know, that bass line that you were doing is really hooky.
Oh, thank you.
Didn't y'all think that?
Oh yeah.
It was. It just
Yes.
that just really fit right in there on that song.
Yes.
Keith's turn.
It's Keith's turn. Well, Alan, would you like to introduce Keith?
Ladies and gentlemen, Keith Dodson.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I can't take full credit from this song. There was probably about a dozen people in the co-write. And unfortunately, over time, we've kind of lost track of all but 5 of the names. So it's a tribute to Stemmons Freeway. Stuck in traffic on I-35. I'm sitting dead still when I want to drive. My tires seem to melt because it's so darn hot. I took like a pig because my AC's shot. I'm choking on fumes from an old Dodge Ram. Lord, please save me from this traffic jam. I'm sitting there staring at the other cars, and the dude in the Dodge pulls an old guitar. A mother in a Mercury has a mandolin. A banjo player in a Bentley joins right in. A bass player bounding from a Chevy van. Hey, it looks like they're gonna have a traffic jam. They played real loud in the key of C. They made us all forget about our misery. Some people sang along in a joyous tone, a state trooper rapping in his megaphone. Kept on playing for song after song. I pulled out my blues harp and wailed along. Jam had cleared, but all the people stayed, making life's lemons into lemonade. If you get stuck, here's a different plan. Thank the Lord above and have a traffic jam. Well, you better be ready, you know I am. Oh, thank God we had this traffic jam.
Great video. Yeah, and then that would make a banger video.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know, the traffic stops and everything, it's a jam. Then everyone jumps out of their cars and starts dancing and jamming. And anyway.
The only thing is, if I published it, I'd have to probably come up with the names of all the other people that I need to credit.
Yeah, and you'd really have to get the police to help you stop the cars and everything. That
Well,
might be a problem,
there you.
yeah.
Oh yeah, filming that. But
Yeah.
well, hey, you know, I could do it on LBJ Freeway at about 5:30 on a Friday evening. It's
Yeah.
going to be stopped anyway.
Yeah. Get some lady to walk nude, down the side of the road or something like that. And everybody stop, or you'll get a jam somewhere. You would.
Alan, can you top this?
I don't know about
These
that.
guys are on a roll.
Yeah. Well, I could do the shoe song again. But I sometimes, I think sometimes it occurs to me I don't give myself quite enough credit that I think I haven't written a new song in years, but actually I guess I wrote this one within the last year. Faults and features. However, I guess I kind of, in the back of my mind, it's still kind of a throwaway song, or I could use some improvements in it, but it isn't going to stop me from doing it now, though. So, anyway, this is Faults and Features. Well, my gal is a looker, if you know what I mean. She's the finest thing you've ever seen. And so what if she gets crazy once in a while? She's a smooth running party machine. Sometimes she runs wild, if you know what I mean. But she's always got to be living it up in style. Some ask me, aren't her edges a little too rough? And I say, heck no, that's her good stuff. Now she may seem like a wild, wild creature, but those aren't faults, they're her features. Well, she drives too fast and she talks too loud. She runs around with that late night party crowd. She's the first on the dance floor, last to leave. She's like a well-tuned entertainment center. Her car has more than a few dead fenders. She's always got somewhere she's got to go. So my friends say living with her's gotta be rough. If she's a hot mess, well then that's the good stuff. Listen here, now I ain't preaching. Those aren't faults, those are her features. When she goes to work, well, she's never on time. She loves her tequila with a couple of limes. But all those things she does, they make her who she is. Well, I love her dearly when she comes home at night. She can make this man feel alright. She's one of a kind, don't you know? But my friends say she's crazy. Haven't I had enough? I tell them, well, heck, she puts up with my crazy stuff. I promise you, I ain't reaching to say those aren't faults, they're the features. Yeah, those aren't faults, they're her features.
Hey, Alan, you got to watch Dead Poets. Remember that?
The movie?
Robin Williams.
Yeah, I don't know if I ever saw the whole movie. But
You should
yeah.
see that. He does a little speech. He's talking to his students there and about being married to an imperfect woman, you know.
Yeah.
And he said don't fault them for something. I paraphrase him. He said something about don't fault her for all those idiosyncrasies. He said that's the good stuff. And it's your song to a T. You should listen to it. Your song would be a good song in the movie.
Oh, okay.
Or yeah. Anyway,
I'll have to check it out.
Dead Poets. It's a great movie.
All right. Well, if I sign off here in a minute, I enjoyed it. I'll be back next week.
Yeah, we look forward to seeing you every Wednesday from
Okay.
7 to 9, but sometimes you go
He's
to
got another
play
girlfriend.
live
He's
in
got
front of
another
people
girlfriend.
in the flesh.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, Alan, thanks for joining us this evening. I guess we'll let you go at your leisure, but we're not saying goodbye now in case you want to stick around.
Okay,
But
I need
I'm
to pack
going-
up my guitar. I'll listen for a few more minutes.
Okay, well, here
Okay.
comes Ace.
All right. Well done. Thank you. Well, thank you for stopping in, Alan. I'm going to do a brand new song. This way, it didn't finish it this morning. It's as close as I gotten. I kind of went through and rewrote it a couple times. But it's about when you are, say, in an elevator or standing outside or something with a beautiful woman, and you notice that she's beautiful, and she looks at you, and you feel a little guilty, not because you've done anything, but because you don't want to make her feel uncomfortable, and your mind goes through a bunch of mental gymnastics. And so I tried to put that into a song. So this is called It's Not Personal. I didn't mean to allow my glance to linger, or let you see the impact of your smile, or instinctively glance at your ring finger when I noticed the warm magic of your eyes. It's not personal, you're just so beautiful. Because you are so beautiful, I can't help but sigh. I mean no disrespect or objectification. My attention flows from deep inside my soul. I smile in most sincere appreciation and apologize for fumbling with my social role. It's difficult to objectively describe it. The way your eyes unlock my heart. I cannot help but react to your perfection. The divine appreciation is the spark. It's not personal. You're just so beautiful. And because you are so beautiful, I can't help but sigh. I make no claims or protestations. There is nothing that I'm asking you to do, but I can't help but react to your face's sweetness. So let me say thank you. I don't know if that gets cross or not, but that's today's idea.
Well, I liked it. Well, let's see here. I wrote this a long time ago when we were still basically young marrieds, and I'm so glad we are still together. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. That's me. Sorry, Ace. I know you get tired of looking at yourself, but... Time went past. Things don't last unless they're properly attended to. I can't find anywhere that it says you can coast. It takes love and it takes time, and battles can be won or lost in the mind. I know how deeply you've been hurt, not only you, but you and me, and to the bitter end, if we can, only hope that it shows there's still a God who's on the throne and who can't help. He's the only way I know that we can win. And he's the only one I'll put my trust in. But we've been waiting such a long, 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 long time. Time went past. Things don't last unless they're properly attended to. I can't find anywhere that it says you can coast. It takes love and it takes time, and battles can be won or lost in the mind. Oh, thank you, everybody.
You know your eyesight's getting bad when you can't tell the difference between mute and unmute. that little button up there. Sometimes I just can't see. Anyway, I love that song, Bill.
Thank you.
Just like Alan, you set the bar pretty high for an old guy like me.
Well, I think all of us are really the high point of my week.
Yeah. Three times each minute, all day long, howling at the moon. You're so doggone sexy. What can I do? I love the way you giggle, whimper on the phone, Alpo in my taco, fetch your body home. Gonna love on you, gonna love on you, gonna love on you, gonna love on you. A champagne flavored bubble bath, chocolates in a bowl. Tonight I'm gonna scrub your back, put polish on your toes. I'll be so busy pleasing you, music soft and low. A bubble gets too close, I'll catch it on my nose. Gonna love on you, gonna love on you, gonna love on you, gonna love on you. Gonna love on you, gonna love on you, like a dog on a big old bone. I'm gonna love on you, gonna love on you. I've been reincarnated, hound dog brain, Lady and the Tramp, driving me insane. This ain't no dang Iditarod, you can't get home too soon. I got the movie ready, it ain't no Looney Tune. Gonna love on you, 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 gonna love on you. Ooh. Welcome to my doghouse, sweetheart. It's my dog song. I did a little video on that. I got my dog in there on it, chewing on the bone.
Is it on your website?
Yeah.
Harry Hewlett.
Oh, on YouTube,
On
yeah.
YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Connor is famous on YouTube.
He was perfect. He was chewing on the bone. I was over in my neighbor's yard. And anyway, thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna do my festival song. I need to do it to keep up so I won't forget it. Little Texas song. Hello, Texas, with your welcoming embrace. Hello, Texas, I love every friendly face. Things are looking great in our Lone Star State. Hello, Texas, you're my favorite place. The sun starts to shine over East Texas pines as a mockingbird sings its praise. The moon's on the wane over is raised. Hello, Texas, with your welcoming embrace. Hello, Texas, I love every friendly face. Things are looking great in our Lone Star State. Hello, Texas, you're my favorite place. From the Rio Grande to the Red River sand and the Gulf of Mexico, our Lone Star flag waves a proud Texas brag as the beauty of our land unfolds. Hello, Texas, with your welcoming embrace. Hello, Texas, I love every friendly face. Things are looking great in our Lone Star State. Hello, Texas, you're my favorite place. Yep, we all reckon it's great to be a Texan as the world turns around again. So open your eyes to a new sunrise. Look up, reach out, and tune in. Hello, Texas, with your welcoming embrace. Hello, Texas, I love every friendly face. Things are looking great in our Lone Star State. Hello, Texas, you're my favorite place. Hello, Texas, with my welcoming embrace. Hello, Texas, I love every friendly face. Things are looking great in our Lone Star State. Hello, Texas, things are looking great in our Lone Star State. Hello, Texas, you're my favorite place.
When I always hear the title of that, I'm always reminded of Paul Harvey News in the morning, because my daughter and I used to always listen to that when I'd take her to school in the morning, and he would advertise his expanded look, which was during the noon news, which they called Hello, Texas.
Oh,
So it was,
how about that?
be sure to listen to an expanded look of the news during the noon hour on Hello, Texas, today at noon. Then again at 5:55 for the rest of the story.
Of the story, right? Maybe that was in my subconscious, because I remember Paul Harvey.
That brings us to Keith, doesn't it?
I believe it does.
Okay.
Let's see, I premiered this one about a month ago. I'm in a group in Louisville that does a quarterly songwriting challenge. And the title, the topic that we're supposed to write for this month is Cinco de Mayo. So I've messed around with the word some. Fortunately, was it a couple weeks ago, there was a Spanish-speaking person checked in with us, and gosh, I can't remember his name. But anyway, he told me that actually some of the words I was using were actually correct in context with as far as being idioms that worked out nice. So here's my second attempt at performing this in public. And I've got another 30 days to get this thing down for the presentation next month. Anyway, due to lack of creativity, I call the song Cinco de Mayo. Today I dropped off a load of steel in the Gulf Coast town of Mobile. In Morgan City I can pick up a load that I can take back to San Diego, where Maria is waiting for me for a fiesta down by the sea. But then things started to wind after I crossed the Louisiana state line. It's almost Cinco de Mayo, but I'm stuck here on the bayou because my truck broke down 5 miles south of the town of Thibodeau. Now I just need some dinero so I can get to me primero. Or she'll spend Cinco de Mayo with some other guy or compañero. Whoa, I took my rig in for repair, and what they told me there made me despair. They wanted $700 to start, another $1,500 for parts, but I only have $200 in hand. I gotta come up with another $2,000, and the banks are all closed for the day. I gotta find another way to pay. It's almost Cinco de Mayo, but I'm stuck here on the bayou because my truck broke down 5 miles south of the town of Tibadillo. And now I need some dinero so I can get to me primero. Or she'll spend Cinco de Mayo with some other guy or compañero. Oh, how I miss my Maria's embrace and the smile on her beautiful face. We'd share tamales with her abuela that she learned to make from Tia Consuela. Instead, I sit in a local cafe where I'm eating some cold etouffee and listening to a Cajun radio station. Can't touch a Mexican celebration. Now it's Cinco de Mayo, but I'm still stuck here on the bayou because my truck broke down just 5 miles south of the town of Tibadillo. And I ain't got enough dinero, so I can't get to me primero. She's spending Cinco de Mayo with some other guy or compañero. She's spending Cinco de Mayo with some other guy or bandolero.
All right.
That's a good song.
Thank you.
It's not
It
me
is.
though. It's but oh, that's right. He's gone. Damn. Sorry.
Alan is going-
Alice,
Sorry.
Alan left so that you can
Yes.
take your time.
Okay. Good thing I had my pants on and stuff. But all right,
But
I'll
you don't
say
like them.
you are absolutely correct. I
Alan
am.
threw
I'm
you
wearing
off. He's
sweats.
gone now.
Yes, yes. Yeah, I'm a creature of habit. Well, anyway, so while I'm doing this, I'm going to give this the introduction. This is largely, again, this one I pulled out to just wrote sort of. I'm not sure if wrote is the right word. I put down on paper, okay, something. I know some of my friends, especially Keith and Bill, are known to do biblical stories, and I was thinking, it's considered a mitzvah to tell the story of the Exodus, especially on Passover. And I was thinking, how do I tell the story of the Exodus in a fairly short period of time and in a American idiom? So I've never tried this yet. I just wrote it down and wrote the word blues. So basically, that's what we're into. This is the story of the Exodus. This is put as simply as yeah. Anyway, you'll see. We won't be Egyptian doormats anymore. We won't be Egyptian doormats anymore. Take your dynastic notions and stick 'em back in Goshen. We won't be your doormats anymore. We will not build your cities anymore. We will not build your cities anymore. We will not worship Pharaoh because we know something you don't know. We won't build those cities anymore. promised land. We will prevail and reach the promised land. There will be travails and culturally foundational tales. We will prevail and reach the promised land. We will not be your doormats anymore. We will not be Egyptian doormats anymore. Take your dynastic notions and stick 'em back in Goshen. We will not be Egyptian doormats anymore.
That was great.
Hey, Ace, you know, Cecil B. DeMille dragged that out for over 3.5 hours.
And, you know, so exactly, this was the bargain version. You know, I mean,
He had a lot of filler in there.
the proof is left to the reader. Let it go.
I mean, the Passover has been celebrated for how many centuries? How many millennia? Ah, you're muted. You're muted. You're still muted. Here you go.
At least 3,000 years.
Yeah.
In some fashion. Obviously, at the beginning, it was different. You know, stories come together. You know, and stuff like that. But certainly by 500 BCE, 570 BCE, it was pretty solid. So.
I'm amazed that after all these centuries, millennia, that in 1948 Israel became a state again after being dispersed for that long.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the culture
That's the hand of God.
Yeah. Well, I don't make those judgments, but you know.
Maybe I spoke out of turn.
No. I try to be modest about such things because we can never know what.
No, as a Christian, our respect for the Jewish faith, which we are built upon, is more immense than you're aware.
Oh, excellent. Well, it's true. It's part of the same thing. It's you know. Yes, I'm not going to go into it, but yeah, I agree. I'm right there with you.
But we eat barbecue.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We eat barbecue.
Well, you know, let's be honest. When you have
We
to
worship barbecue.
Well, that's different. No, that's Keith. He's the one who worships barbecue.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh,
Only
my
if I get
goodness
political.
gracious. We're, our Savior, who we worship and adore, was a Jew. When he was in human form, he was a Jew. Okay, this is the song that I tell you about all the time. I'm going to say it again. Story of sin and redemption. It's a very gritty tale. I think I'll put in a little bit in. Three older men and I went riding with intent to kill. The west was still untamed as yet, and there was blood to spill. They chose their victims carefully, those that deserved to die. Three came to make the women hurt, I came to make them cry. Three whole years we rode the desert, seeking what we could find. Fighting tricks the heat can play upon the weary mind. Then one day we pulled into a God-forsaken town. By the trough she stood, and there my memory reeled around. Faintly though familiar was she, God, was she the one? I looked into her dark brown eyes and realized what I'd done. Suddenly my blood turned at the corner of my eye, revealed a gunman standing there with time for me to die. could have been a dead man after all I'd done. Why not? I don't remember clearly. All I know is no one shot. Later on, they took me in and bandaged all my fears. They told me that they'd prayed for me in spite of bitter tears. They said they'd always known someday our paths would cross again. I never knew such love before, especially from them. Sunday morning never was another day for me. But something different happened there. Forgiveness set me free. I found the meaning of true love in spite of all the loss. They led me to the church and shared the meaning of the cross. I found the meaning of true love in spite of all the loss. They led me to the church and shared the meaning of the cross. After that, my life was never quite the same again. I understood the blood atonement and the price for sin. I found the meaning of true love in spite of all the loss. They led me to the church and shared the meaning of the cross. I found the meaning of true love in spite of all the loss. They led me to the church and shared the meaning of the cross. I found the meaning of true love in spite of all the loss. They led me to the church and shared the meaning of the cross. Thank you.
Do you sing your songs at church?
No, I sing
You
it for you
should.
guys.
You should. You should sing that one.
I've thought
bet-
about
I
it,
bet
but
they
I
would
wondered
love
whether
that,
it
yeah.
was too.
Well, you could sing it in the basement, the recreation room or something.
Yeah.
Might not be good for kids. You'd have to have a
No, it wouldn't
for the
be.
older congregation.
Yeah.
Huh.
Still, I think it's a beautiful song.
Yes, it is beautiful. If
Really
you're not careful,
poignant.
Bill, you're going to write a hit song one of these days.
Well, I like hanging around with you guys. You're good influences on me. You're.
Well, Barb's the
Swirl.
good influence. We're the bad influence.
Oh, I know. She brings so much class to this thing.
So I think I'm next.
That's right.
Right.
That's right. I'm glad that you reminded me. I'm fumbling the ball again.
So I don't know if y'all see my Facebook post, but I caught 2 possums this week. And
Two.
Real
I
live
saw the cat
possums?
and the possum.
How'd they taste?
caught 2 cats and 2 possums this week.
Wow.
The neighbor's cats, both of them. Juniper and Stinky. And then 2 possums. My neighbor thinks I have a raccoon, so we're trying to catch a raccoon because he didn't want a raccoon in his pool. Supposedly they're not healthy. So he built a pool last summer, so they're getting ready to they're using their pool now. So anyway, I had to take the raccoon off. I hauled them both off to the White Rock, and one of them we hauled off on Saturday. The other one I had to haul off yesterday afternoon. So I didn't know how to open the cage, and so I asked Paul. Remember Paul Zander, y'all?
Oh, yeah.
He lives near White Rock. So I went by and picked him up, and he helped me release the possum at White Rock Lake. So I was thinking about him today. I thought I'd play this song that Paul and I wrote together a long time ago. I can't get Paul to come out. He's an old hermit. I bugged him forever to get a pet, and he finally got a cat, Buddy, which I met Tuesday. And he and Buddy are best friends and old hermits. So. I saw your best friend at the movie yesterday. He said that you're a mess now since you went away. Didn't turn out as good as you thought it would to be free. Well, it took your leaving for me to start believing you're the only one for me. I lay awake at night just thinking what to say and what I should have said to try and make you stay. Could I switch the track and get you back home to see me beg your forgiveness, be easier to live with, 'cause you're the only one for me. I've been busy writing on that wall of love's regrets. I've been memorizing all these double lines I only seem to forget. Let's tear down that wall. We can talk through it all. 'Cause you're the only one. 'Cause you're the only one for me. Now I know that things aren't always black and white. And in most cases, there is no wrong or right. Our trials have shown that we should go on trying at being a bit more compromising, little less criticizing. 'Cause you're the only one. 'Cause you're the only one. 'Cause you're the only one for me.
Yeah.
Well, that was a struggle. I haven't played that one in a while.
I haven't heard it, have I?
I think I've heard it before.
Not a lot, I guess. Maybe then. Maybe. Well, that was good.
Very good.
It was great.
Yeah. I'm so glad we get to do this every week.
Hey, that's me. Well, I might be a little off on this one. I noticed after I picked 4 songs to play this week, and the first one had the capo at 2, the second one had the capo at 3, and the next one had the capo at 4. Now, if I had followed through on that date, I'd have capo 5, and I would really be way too high for my voice. Either that, or I'd have to transpose it in my head down 5 semitones. Anyway, this is a story my grandpa told me. Oh, back in the late 60s. Just a comin' back from fishing, down the old North Ida Road. Grandpa said, do you see the tallest tree in that there grove? Around the bottom of that tree stands an old wrought iron fence with the graves of 3 horse thieves hanged there for that offense. Well, he didn't know their names, he didn't know what year. Story is a remnant, the details are not clear. My dad doesn't remember where, but as a kid he'd seen the tree. He grew up with the story of the Grayson County Three. Were the Grayson County Three really different from you and me? Did they leave any loved ones behind? Was there a trial with a judge, or was it just a grudge with vigilante justice intertwined? Well, now I don't get back there often. I've never seen the tree. I guess that's just as well, 'cause it's on private property. But every now and then the thought occurs to me, can I dig up the whole story of the Grayson County Three? Were the Grayson County Three really different from you and me? Did they leave any loved ones behind? Was there a trial with a judge, or was it just a grudge with vigilante justice intertwined? Yeah, the Grayson County Three, they're on my mind. And for Harry, just remember, Grayson County is only 325 miles from Lubbock.
That's a good one for Harry.
That's close enough.
175 miles close to the center of the universe isn't bad, you know.
You know, for Texas, that's just a hop, skip, and a jump.
Yeah.
Some people drive that far for groceries, you know.
Or for a good barbecue.
Well,
They
that's different.
I used to live in Roswell, New Mexico. I was over there for about a year, and people down in Carlsbad, which is just not south there, about 60 miles, they would drive to El Paso to go just to go shopping. You know, they'd get up and they'd go shopping, Christmas shopping, grocery, whatever. But
Yeah, coming here from the east, it's a shock, you know, where, you know, but it's funny. Sometimes, you know, I didn't think more about, you know, like 45 minutes to go someplace on the subway, but to get in a car and go someplace 45 minutes seems like, I don't know, a long time.
I tell you what, though, and you talk about driving up there. I worked in Manhattan, right in the middle of Manhattan, and I worked with a guy. He lived in Philadelphia, and he commuted every day.
Oh, that's nuts, man.
There was a carload of them that would commute. I don't know, 2 hours or something like that.
Sorry. No, life's too short. Well, not to mention life is too short to live in Philadelphia, but that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah, very well.
If you can call that
You like
living.
being in Texas.
If you call
don't
that living, right? No, you know. Yeah, aside from the Texas sports rivalries, Pittsburgh, and it's just, we regard Philadelphia as just being on the wrong side of the Alleghenies, you know. They don't know better. They live on the wrong side of the Alleghenies.
Yeah, but that's close to that. What's that little town where Martin guitars are made?
Oh, yeah, Nazareth.
It's
Yeah.
close to Nazareth, so there's got to be something good up there.
Yeah, there's got to be something up there.
Yeah.
Pulled into Nazareth. Yeah, anyway. My last song, yeah, we're almost finished, darn. My last song is going to be. I'm going to stay with the kind of the religious theme that we've been on today, and but this isn't about Passover or anything. This is in general. This is actually a Texas religious song. Rainy days always tend to melancholy tunes, as if one can't be reflective on a sunny afternoon. But there is something free and easy about a rainy day in Texas that keeps me so grateful today. Rainy days in Texas are always welcome. There's nothing like the drops of Texas rain. They fatten and they splash in our faces and our laps as we laugh and slowly gather in the shade. Thanks for the rain. Thanks for the rain. In other places, rain can be unwelcome. A shower can disturb a Sunday walk. But here in Texas, rain is always welcome. Except for the times when we get way too much. Rainy days in Texas are reminders that we are not in charge of wind and rain. That is beyond control of humble mortal souls. How can we not appreciate this day? Thanks for the rain. Thanks for the rain. Thanks for the rain. There.
I've heard it said that a healthy heart is a grateful heart.
I think that's true.
I think gratitude has a lot to do with well-being.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Wow. As your host tonight, I would like to invite us to have some, I don't know, say something to each other. All I can say is I'm really grateful that we all got a chance to invest our time together this evening. And
Ben, as Bill is the host, you can close us out, you know.
oh gosh.
You know how to do it, don't you?
Yeah.
You have to play
I
Alan's
sure
1 minute
do.
song.
I'm going to have to learn that because it would be funny if all of us knew how to play that song. That would be funny. Okay, here I am. I'm going to do the short version of It's Gonna Be All Right. And, Wayne, you told me one thing to notice is eye contact, so I'm going to try it out and see how well I do. In the night when I can't see, there's a light that shines for me. Oh yeah, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. Oh, it's going to be alright. I don't know how our things work out the way they do, but it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. Oh, it's going to be alright. All I need is peace of mind. Yeah, that's all I need to find. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know how our things work out the way they do, but I know it will be all right. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. Oh, it's going to be all right. Oh, it's going to be all right. Shucks, it's going to be all right.
Yes. You are too often eye contact. It would be things silly. I mean, occasionally.
One extreme or the other, huh?
Too often.
I'm
will
practicing.
Be,
I'm
not too
practicing.
often.
Well, for future reference, I'll be a little more, I'll try and get a balance there.
Yes.
Well, everybody, I loved spending the evening with you all. I guess it's time to say goodbye. When are we going to see you again, Wayne?
August, I promise.
Well, we look
August.
forward to it then.
Huh?
Thank you, everybody. All right.
Thanks for coming.